Hey, everybody, just a quick update for you. The Roundtable of Gentlemen is now brought to you by Audible.com.
Go to audibletrial.com/roundtable for your 30-day free trial.
Hell yeah, let's kick this pig, you fuckers!
The Roundtable.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen. Gentlemen of the Roundtable.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
You've changed, Louie. All right, are we good to go, Marcus?
Yeah.
We don't need no round table. All right, what are we doing?
I don't even.
That's not the beginning of the cast.
That is the beginning of it.
You
because
did it.
I said, Marcus, yeah, are we good to go? Marcus said, yeah, and then you started.
We don't need no.
Why? It's just why that?
Shut up, monkey!
Ooh. Holden before the cast did tell Marcus to call him Monkey throughout this entire episode.
He's allowed to call me Monkey for this entire fucking episode.
Can I
If
call
my
you Monkey
fans
too?
have
Can I
a
call you
shit
Monkey?
about it, no, you can't.
Does that hurt your ears, Marcus, when he yells like that?
Nah, I got him turned down way low.
Okay.
way low.
Not
All
even
right.
on.
Louis Cat sitting in for Eddie Larson.
Hello.
Can you give us a prayer, Louis, to start off the show?
All right, ready? Hold hands.
No.
All right. Baruch atah Adonai
Oh no.
Eloheinu melech haolam.
What is this, Arabian? What is this?
What's happening?
We have to
Allah.
give you our money now?
Borei Priha podcast. Amen.
What happened?
What'd you say?
Allah.
Change.
Translate.
Blessed are you, God, who gave us this podcast, and may we be fruitful and have more podcasts. That's what it said.
Oh, that was a very nice prayer. Thank you.
Now,
Well,
by may we mean be fruitful, does that mean may we be gay?
yes.
Okay.
Is it because you have a Hawaiian shirt on right now, Louis?
It's not a fruit-bearing flower on my shirt.
Oh,
This is
yeah,
not a
it's
fruit-bearing.
hibiscus.
Yeah, yes.
Hibiscus.
Yes.
Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen, everyone. Again, Ed Larson is not here. He's busy doing some writing work and probably eating some random meats and cheeses and
So
whatnot.
fucking
ranch
fat.
sauce.
What's that? What do you think Eddie's eating right now, Louis?
Something with ranch on it.
Oh yeah. Just his finger. Yeah.
What's Ed's breakfast, right? We're talking a dozen eggs,
Yep.
right?
He's like Gaston.
Right. He cuts the ham right from the pig. He
would be
has
like
an
that-
entire pig.
Like that scene in Rocky where he just slams down the raw egg milkshake, but then Rocky goes for a run, and then Eddie just takes a nap. So that's the difference. Eddie eats like a power lifter, but sleeps like an
I've
Eddie.
seen the man cover a Bible in ketchup and eat it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We were lonely in the hotel room that night.
Monkey McNeely.
Holdenators, ho! Hello, all my mini fans. I miss you and I kiss you with my strength and my love. And all you fuckers out there trying to bring the Holdenator name down, good on ya. I fucking love you guys trying to bring me down, man. Holdenators no, Holdenators ho. Either way, let's have a fucking makeout party. No girls allowed, friends. Let's do it.
Kevin Barnett can't be here either. He's busy doing something else. But Shaq Stanley's sitting in for him.
I am. I'm Shaq Stanley, and I think Jackie hates you.
Oh, Jackie hates Holden with
Oh,
us.
man, I can see it.
Ho, Jackie, ho!
Just, it's just like I see him a lot. I
You
think
may
I
join
see-
my guild.
Yeah, no, I don't want to be a part of your fucking guild. I just wish I could have like a whole video of every time I look at Holden, just what my eyes look like. Should have like a montage. Of
I've
the
never
looks I
seen
give
an
Holden.
eyeball frown until I saw Jackie when I say ho.
It's like what it's like smizing. You guys smize?
What's a smize?
It's when you smile with your eyes, but you don't actually smile.
Ooh.
Like this?
Well, no one can see that.
Yeah.
But that's not what it is because you're giving me fucking rape eyes right now.
Right.
Don't be rape eyes, McNeely.
Ah, good God. You only eat yogurt, right?
Yummy yum.
Yeah. All right, Jackie, you're here. I'm sorry that you have to deal with it, but you're sitting in a different position than you usually sit in, and
I
you're
have a
staring
whole
right at
table
Holden.
to myself right now.
Right.
I feel great. I got nobody next to me. Ed's not next to me. Louie, I love you. I'd rather have you next to me. Kissel, I'm closer to you, and that scares me.
Hi from across the table.
But that's the things I'm just staring right at fucking Holden.
Hello,
Nice.
Jackie from across the table.
I love it. It's just like we're in Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Where are the fucking penguins?
I'm a kid, no more so rapist.
So we can start the countdown of like the days until your girlfriend murders you, right? You live with her now.
I'm a little British kid now. The rest of the night. You know, when I get home to my girlfriend, I'll still be a little British boy.
That was British?
Oh, yeah, man. I've been taking power tools out, hanging shit on the apartment wall while she just sits back, just like, you know, she just makes that fucking noise for 3 hours straight.
Kids can't rape. By the way.
No, she is, it's
Kids
like,
can rape?
Let's not get into it.
Yeah. Bill Cosby can. Anyone can.
I'm pretty sure since I moved in with my girlfriend, she's become addicted to wine.
Yeah, that's sure.
That's fun.
I do a killer Bill Cosby.
All right, Shaq.
Okay.
We have Bill Cosby with us on the show, actually. Bill, thanks so much for being here. You're going through a lot of heat right now.
You know, they are accusing me of the rape,
Yeah, what do you think?
and I think that's just a bunch of baloney. You know, Bill Cosby does not need to do any rape, okay?
He
I
does.
wish you could see
I
this.
am-
Head motions.
It's perfect.
I am a multi-millionaire.
Yeah.
When I point, the bitches come to Bill.
Yeah. Anything you want to say to your accusers? I mean, your name is getting run through the muck right now.
They're just mad because I wouldn't give them any of the Jello pudding pie.
Yeah. Bill Cosby.
It's not a Bill Cosby impression unless pudding pops are brought up. And now it's official.
Now rape apparently also has to be thrown in there.
Yeah, rape and
Due to
pudding
the
pop.
recent-
God,
yeah.
What's the one connector between rape and pudding pop? Bill Cosby. Very bizarre.
Odd turn of events in that man's life.
Oh, yikes.
Although, man-
you just gotta die. That's why everyone just needs to die. As soon as you get 70, you know, Joe Paterno, look what happened to that poor bastard. You know, he dies the world's worst person. Bill Cosby's gonna die the world's worst person. He's gotta die.
I know all this shit is going down, but just take a moment and watch clips from Bill Cosby himself. The man is fucking funny. Yeah, I know it's all awful, yada yada, but god
It's
damn
true.
it.
At the end of the day, no matter what, he's done all this stuff, and he's going to go down in history as one of the greatest rapists of all time. I mean,
Right.
In and out.
14
popping 'em.
accusations, no convictions.
That is pretty phenomenal,
is-
yeah.
I'm bulletproof. You never take me down.
This might be it though. This might take him.
This might, maybe. All right, Marcus, let's do a news story.
A group of Insane Clown Posse fans grabbed brooms, shovels, and some trash bags and hit the streets of Buffalo to help clean up.
What is a juggalo? I don't know. That's what it is. Well, fuck if I know. Great Malenko. Great Malenko.
Bill Cosby does not understand that reference.
Thank God.
What the fuck are you talking about? White people? Explain it to Bill.
Oh, we're great.
Insane Clown Posse. It's a white trash rap group that is officially a gang in the FBI's eyes.
That's
So,
right.
yeah, they're pretty cool.
The Insane Clown Posse fans, also known as Juggalos, took part in the Buffalo Juggalos Outreach Program's first community cleanup program on Buffalo's east side. Some area residents even joined in to help beautify the area. Organizers said they love lending a helping hand to those who need it. Jeremy Polmar Killingbeck, one of the Buffalo Juggalos,
That's
said...
his real name, Killingbeck?
Killingbeck, yeah.
Okay.
Palmer isn't, though.
Yeah, Polmar is his nickname. I guess that's his Juggalo name.
Oh, they have nicknames for themselves.
Yeah, Polmar.
Found a genie, got 3 wishes. That night, I fucked 3 fat bitches.
God, I love Insane
Man,
So
Clown.
his
it
wishes
is
were-
poetry.
So his
ICP.
I mean, at that point during that album, Marcus and I were talking before the show. That was produced by Disney.
Yeah, yeah, Disney put out that album.
did,
Great
really?
And they
Malenko.
went around maybe they enjoyed the Aladdin reference.
I think so.
They didn't realize that they were what they were. They just saw, oh, clown rappers, perfect for Disney.
Yeah, kids are gonna love it.
Oh, they're
Yep.
all dirty. Do you guys have a lot of juggalos in your hometowns?
I only had.
I was a juggler.
Yeah, it was
you
it.
weren't a real juggalo.
No, but I got into it for a little bit, and I still kind of enjoy listening to
Yeah,
it. And
for
to be
real?
honest with you, I'd love
Yeah.
to go to a
Did
gathering.
you put
I'd love to.
no,
I
no.
would.
Yeah,
Those
yeah, yeah,
gatherings
yeah.
make.
I'd love to go.
I
No, the
would
Juggalos
love
in my
to.
town, it was just me and my buddy Gary.
Did you put the makeup on though?
We never put the makeup on, but we
That's
like,
the difference.
we didn't even know people did that.
Yeah, I didn't think there was like back in high school when I was listening to it, I didn't even know there was like Juggalos was like a real thing. I mean, I just thought it was this fucking
I
dumb,
think it only
ridiculous
came
band.
out after Great Malenko. Like that's when they got big. That was their breakthrough album.
They
had, like,
started the whole, what was it, the Joker cards?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
And each album was a card, and the 6th album was the 6th card, and it was going to be like some big explanation for life, and then it was just this whole like Christian speech they gave at the end of the album.
Yeah.
So
when was the Malenko? When did that come out?
98, 99?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm too old for this shit.
Oh, it was the
man.
worst.
Oh, dude,
man.
I was
High
fucking.
school in Florida?
No, it was it was 97. So yeah, I was like 14.
it's like
so
kind
perfect.
of legitimately a good album. I mean, I'm just going to throw it down there.
come
It's
on.
like
Yeah.
pretty good, man.
Yeah, I wish you guys had on some headphones right now so I could play it for you.
I'm really happy we don't.
Yeah, that's not bad. They made an amazing Western film as well. The Shaggy Tudo and the gang.
Dope.
Shaggy Too
Dope.
Dope. And,
Shaggy Too Dope?
And Violent J.
Violent J.
Would you
is the
would
other
you
one.
do the gig?
Or as Eminem would reference, faggot too dope and silent gay.
I didn't know you liked Eminem, Bill.
Bill Cosby loves Eminem.
Yeah, Eminem's getting some flack for threatening to slap Lana Del Rey.
Oh, yeah.
Lana. Yeah.
It was a very good freestyle. It was a very good
He's
freestyle he
incredible.
did.
He's a great rapper.
He is very good at
Yeah.
his rapping skills are very good.
Right.
He's in his 40s. That's crazy.
Eminem, and he's not fat anymore, so he's a sellout. I don't like that when people lose weight. Be fat.
When was he fat?
He went through a huge 3-year period
Yeah.
of just morbid obesity. It was
Really?
wonderful.
He
yeah.
got
He was
big.
like getting
Yeah.
off drugs though, right? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
like,
but now he's back on him. And
well, you know,
thank
if it
God.
keeps you thin.
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
Yeah, he was pretty bloated at one point.
Oh,
yeah.
he was just massive.
Would
Yeah.
you just Google fat Eminem?
I did.
That's all you got to do to find
A
it.
lot of those are shopped. A lot of those are shopped.
Yeah. Oh, there's one headline. Eminem starting to look like an Eminem.
Oh, I get
it's
it.
good.
It should have said the peanut M&Ms. Those are the fatter ones.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, whatever.
Or an almond M&M.
Yeah.
good.
an almond.
Short-lived.
They are delicious.
Short-lived. They don't have them anymore.
I haven't seen an almond M&M since 2001.
I've seen almond M&Ms. They're really dusty in bodegas, but you can find them.
That
Oh,
just
okay.
makes me
Nice
want
and
to burn
stale.
down a church.
Yeah, burn it down. Take it to the ground.
ICP. That's
Buffalo
where you get it.
Juggalos, unbelievable. So they're cleaning up that terrible town.
Yep, Polmar said it's a pretty rough area. It needs the improvement, needs the health. Needs the help. There's a lot of vacant lots. Our home base Hatchet House is nearby, so we figured we'd start at home and expand outwards.
Does Violent J and Shaggy Too Dope do they like participate in any of these things? Or they just like let their
They
fans?
teach a positive message, actually. That's
a very
just kinda
positive
fucked
message.
up.
Yeah.
Yeah, the great Malenko, in fact, himself was a genie that tricked people into greed and ignorance. And you're supposed to take away that greed and ignorance is bad.
Is that like during the fucking fat bitches line? Is that?
That's positive.
That's a good thing. He's having
Positive.
fun.
That's positive.
Even fat
Yeah.
bitches get
He's
laid.
fucking
Yeah,
fat
if
bitches.
No, it's
if
like
you,
he's
like-
trying to say beauty. He's trying to say, you know what? If I had 3 wishes, I wouldn't go for a Cindy Crawford
No.
or a
Or a
Carmen
limousine.
Electra or
Yuck.
anything like that.
Yuck.
I'm going to go for 3 fat bitches.
Right.
And that, my friend, is positive.
That is
Oh my
positive.
god, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm changed. I'm a new person.
You might
I think
vanish
you're a
in a heartbeat
juggalo.
if somebody makes the wish.
I'm a
you know?
juggalette.
Yeah, juggalette. That's
Juggalette.
right. You're a juggalette.
Oh, do they have different terms for
Yeah,
the
there's a
genders?
juggalo and there's
Juggalettes, man.
juggalette.
I say we do an on-site roundtable of gentlemen. We all go to the next gathering and
no.
fucking just record
and just
it.
get beaten.
And
to
just
death.
get
I wouldn't
nuts,
go
man.
even if they paid me. How much would they have to pay you to go?
I mean,
$10.
I would go if you could, kind of do a little documentary on it. And then there are a lot of chicks flashing their breasts, but they're sagging.
Everybody's
a little
naked.
bit
Man,
odd.
they're gross.
Yeah, they are a little bit gross, but they're people too, Louis.
Man, I like all kinds of tits. I don't like juggalo tits, man.
Really?
I seen a whole. There's a whole like a blog.
They got jug in the name. They
there's
should
a-
be great.
There's a whole Tumblr with
I guess
juggalo
low
titties.
is also in the name. Low
yeah.
jugs.
Yeah, man, they're not good. They're not good. I think it's. I don't.
Let's see.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Look at that. Look
Oh,
at that
let's-
right there.
that was good.
Oh, those are perfect.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, go on.
That's
And she's a
fantastic.
juggalo. Nick.
There we go.
No,
Okay,
that
yeah, no,
one-
that
See,
one's-
that's what I'm talking about.
That one's
Yeah.
rough with the mohawk.
Uh-oh. But Well, you know, these. Oh, right. Well, these. Sometimes, you know,
she's great. Yeah, I
that's
mean,
nice.
it's about, I would say 70-30.
It's just different strokes, different folks. But look at her face. She's got fine breasts, but then her face is
It's
just...
meth face,
It's meth face.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of drugs,
It's a
I think,
lot
at
of
the
meth
conventions.
face.
Oh, this woman has jug-a-hoe?
Well, I'm just.
Was it jug-a-hoe over her breast there?
No,
or-
Juggalette.
Juggalette. my
Oh, just
friend.
juggalette.
That's a juggalette.
Okay.
But I mean, if you had to perform, I just feel like I would get shit thrown at me. I wouldn't
I
do
think
it.
that they would be the worst possible crowd for a human to ever have
Yeah.
to be in front of.
Jared Logan did it once.
Yeah, Jared
He did a
Logan.
gathering,
Yeah. Yeah, Jared Logan did. I think Joe DeRosa did it once.
Things get thrown at him.
No, I
It
think
wasn't Tila Tequila. You
I think
know?
they had a fine
didn't throw
time.
a poopy at
And
him.
also, he's
All
from
right.
West Virginia, so I feel like the second you say you're from West Virginia, they're like, all right, I'll listen to what he has to
Really,
say.
in his slightly gayish theater voice that he has all the time. I mean, come on.
Maybe broed up a bit.
Bro it up. No, I would assume that juggalos, there's got to be a lot of wonderful juggalos out there, and I would assume that probably some of our listeners are juggalos.
I know that some of our listeners are juggalos
yeah.
because me and Holden before on this show and different ones have professed our love for the Insane Clown Posse.
Hatchet
Yeah.
Man
People
to the
out there-
Juggalo right here, man.
Oh,
I'll
fuck yeah.
fucking I get low with the Juggos.
Yeah.
I don't know if they say that, but I'm throwing it out there.
Well,
like
if you
it.
have a gathering and you want to invite some special guest entertainers, invite us, and we'll go down there. We'll do a big live spectacle show.
Down with the clown, roundtable
And,
style.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
long
it
as
would
they
be amazing.
chant family, you're fine.
Yeah.
If they
Oh,
that's
start going,
good?
They
family, family. If they do that, then you're in.
It's a
You're
long
forever.
chant.
It's
Yeah.
you know what? Well, you know what this is, man?
It's- you
This is a lot of fucking fucked up, sad, lonely people, and this is a place they can go. We need things like these.
Yeah.
Because they're loading guns if they ain't doing stuff like this.
And now
you know
they're
what I'm
picking
saying?
up brooms and cleaning up Buffalo.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, the Buffalo Juggalos.
Quick question: are there any black juggalos?
Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
They wear the white face
juggalo.
makeup, and is that controversial?
Not at all.
And is the ICP involved with the whole KKK now allowing like blacks and Jews and Protestants in?
Yeah, Louis, are you going to go sign up?
What kind of benefits?
Oh, I think it's you get. Well, I mean,
I mean, you
there a
probably
gym or
could get
something,
into
or-
college with
gy-
it for sure.
The irony of wearing the robes, you don't need a gym.
Louis,
you
you
know?
get to be a wizard. That's what it's
That's
all about.
right.
You get
Even
to
a grand
straight up
one.
call yourself a wizard.
I have heard about that. But what's their justification?
the-
What are they saying?
They just want more. They want more members.
And also, I think they're like, oh, look, now we can be legitimate because we allow everybody in.
Right.
But are they really going to allow everybody in?
They are saying that they are. This is the. This
I think
is
it's a
where,
trap.
Go to my
Yeah, it
fucking
sounds like a
hometown.
trap.
Go see what they want to fucking say about it. I don't
This
think
actually.
so.
This is like the. It's just weird to me. I wish the KKK could have stayed strong with their racism. You know, like I feel like this is the.
Have you ever seen the movie Fried Green Tomatoes?
They're terrible, ignorant pieces of shit. They don't have the right to just change their platform all of a sudden.
But are they saying that? Is it like that we're all together? Let's all meet up to find out how we can separate the races together. You know what I mean?
Right. I don't know.
Here's what the KKK is all about now, at least the Rocky Mountain Knights, who is the chapter that is
Rocky
saying...
Mountain Knights?
The Rocky Mountain Knights
All right.
that are bringing all the people in. They say that the new Klan is all for a strong America in order to fight against the one world order.
Oh, so they're sort of more of an Alex Jones type
More of a global
situation now.
anti-globalization type of thing, and it's also against immigrants as well.
Oh, so they still
okay,
hate
so it's
immigrants.
just
Still
as
hate
long as
immigrants,
you're
yeah,
American.
exactly.
Oh,
as long as
okay.
you're American, it's turned into a pro-American thing rather than a white supremacy thing.
Ah.
Okay. Well, all right.
Louis, you're shaking your head. You're not signing up?
I wouldn't say scarier, but scary in a new kind of way.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, completely horrifying.
Yeah.
But we have to say, okay.
Yeah.
Louis,
else they're
don't
gonna-
be a mopey, no.
They're
Be a
trying.
big fun, yes.
You know, they're trying to include people. I
Yeah.
respect that.
Would you go down there, Shaq? Be a Rocky Mountain Nightman?
Never. Never. There's no way.
Just watch the movie Fried Green Tomatoes again. Everything.
What happens in fried green
Yeah,
tomatoes? Why are you
I
know
don't remember the KKK
Right.
aspect.
That's the thing. I thought it
What
was
are you talking
about
about? This is a
Melanie
huge
Griffith or
fucking
something.
ass-
The guy gets
of
his
it.
foot stuck on the bridge and the train
Yeah, it's all
comes.
Mary Louise Parker in the old down south with fucking what's her name from all the '80s movies, the one that kind of looks like a dyke.
Jew Donahue.
No, it's not Mary,
Drew
Mary
Donahue.
Stewart Masterson. And Mary Louise Parker's husband is in the KKK, and he like is taking over town. He's very bad, and
Yeah.
she makes friends with the like one black guy in town who is trying to save her from her abusive husband, but he's in the KKK, so they take over the entire fucking town. It's very scary. It's very real.
When did the tomatoes come in? I don't even. There's no. tomatoes.
It's a whole other thing.
It's a whole symbolism.
So the fried green tomato.
The fried green tomatoes, and I rub them on my body.
So good.
Right, yeah.
I rub them on my body, and then I call my husband home.
Yeah,
It's
lick
when
it
Mary
off there.
Louise Parker had a real face. You know, she was looking hot.
Man, I want to jump her bones.
Still today?
Yeah.
Oh, she's looking.
No, she's fine. She's
Pull up some pics.
I have no idea what this woman looks
Fried
like.
green tomatoes
I
is
can't
where
remember.
it was fucking at, man.
What was her name again?
Mary Louise Parker.
the one that was married to Ted
It's
Danson.
because I haven't done page
I don't
7 in a few weeks, Marcus.
No.
I have to talk about these
Yeah,
things.
I know. No. The one you're thinking of is Mary.
Red?
What's her name? Shit, she was in What's Eating Gilbert Grape.
Gone
Mary Stuart
Holloway.
Masterson.
Fruits and vegetables, the only movie titles you assholes know. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, check it out. That's her right there.
Looking hot.
Oh, very
Weeds.
attractive. Oh, she's from Weeds.
Yeah.
Oh,
Weeds.
shit.
Say Weeds.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, weeds, but also fried green tomatoes.
Yeah.
You gotta get the one where she's in the
great.
little bathing suit.
Oh
with the
yeah, is it?
weeds
Yeah,
Jake,
this
you
one.
aren't the most
Yeah,
updated
yeah.
Look at
pictures
that.
of her.
Look at that.
That's
Fucking
all
cutting up
Photoshop
some
pictures,
dank
because she's got
nug.
pictures of her.
That
the real.
is-
She looks like a Frankenstein now.
I have Jade off. Can I say Jade off, Marcus?
You
I
can
have
say
She's
that,
very
monkey.
I
hot.
have
Well, let's keep it
grabbed
clean.
my cock vigorously to that picture.
Yeah. Now I can't look at it anymore.
Did you jack off to the girl or the weed, Holden?
Oh, maybe.
Lunatic.
Maybe I did.
Bill Cosby, what was your favorite thing about looking at that picture?
I like the white women. I gotta say, Bill likes the white women.
She's already on drugs, so you don't got to drug her twice.
Perfect.
That's not bad at all.
Very convenient for me.
Man,
damn it, I love it.
We can really make fun of Bill Cosby now, huh? Yeah, that's kind of a fun thing to do.
You could always. It was always. Bill Cosby impression always like kills me.
Yeah.
I like when they get real abstract. You ever watch that cartoon that was like the Cosby clones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was great.
They keep making all these Cosby's clones, but then they get weirder and weirder because they keep cloning them like
multiplicity.
Like
Yeah,
multiplicity.
yeah.
It's
and
called House of Cosby.
yeah, house. That's what it's called. And yeah, man, they were really weird, man. Those
That's
Cosby
great.
freak
He
out.
sued them.
Yeah.
He did?
Oh yeah.
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 He's a monster. He is a monster.
Let people laugh.
Let him laugh, Bill.
Not at my expense. Cosby will not tolerate multiple Cosbys in the cartoon.
Oh my goodness. All right, so the Juggalos are cleaning up Buffalo Juggalos. That's great. Good, very nice story.
Good on you, Juggalos. We love you.
We love you,
Invite us out
Juggalos.
to a gathering. I would love to have my mind changed, and I tend to love people every time I'm around them, so I'm sure I would enjoy every second of it. And there wasn't a chick with bad boobs in that entire spread that you showed us, Marcus.
I'd love to go.
I would love to go too.
I'm there.
All right, next news story. Police.
What is that?
What was
Monkey's
that?
being
What was
a bad
that?
monkey.
What was that, monkey? Huh?
Let your inner child out.
I want to touch it, Daddy. How come Big Brother always gets to?
All right.
Okay.
unbelievable.
Okay, next news story. Woo! Police say a man was robbed on what was arguably the worst first date ever. Jeffrey Mack, 23, of North Plains, Oregon, went to meet Heather Doreen Hager, 20, in person after chatting with her on MeetMe.com. The two met at a local Arby's restaurant around 10 p.m. After Hager got in a Mack's vehicle, the couple went through the drive-thru where Mack bought Hager a milkshake. Mack handed the window clerk a $5 bill and recovered two $1 bills and change, which he put back in his wallet on the center console. Hager then grabbed the wallet, opened the vehicle's passenger door, and ran across the parking lot. Mack called 911, and police were ultimately able to track Hager down to her minivan. Inside, police found Mack's wallet along with hypodermic needles, 2 jars of hash oil, marijuana pipes, a scale, and a pill bottle of a material suspected to be methamphetamine. Sergeant Dan Krause of the Wilsonville Police Department said the two $1 bills were still in the wallet. That was all the money he had.
They also found a CD called Ikpo from a group. It was called the Great Malenko, I believe it was. Cops don't know
Man,
what it is.
hash oil sounds great, though.
Hash oil is great.
Yeah.
This woman already had all the drugs that she needed. Why did she need an extra $2? It sounds like she was loaded with the stuff.
Yeah, she could have gone and sold some shit, but I don't know. Maybe she just didn't want to hang out with the guy anymore and figured, fuck it, let's take the wallet while we're at it.
He didn't even let them go eat in the Arby's.
Yeah.
He took her through the drive-thru. This is the trashiest date I've ever heard of in my entire life.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get her
go
a
ahead.
big Montana burger at least.
Meetme.com. Let's go to the Arby's.
I've never heard. Have you heard about MeetMe.com?
No, but I'm
there's so
checking it
many
out.
of these new ones. I can't keep track of them.
No, 90 million plus people meeting.
Is that like So You Wanna? Is that the other one?
Yeah, right. Kev did it for a little while,
Yeah.
right? So it's like
Kev.
you would approach, instead of just like meeting someone through a dating site, it would be like, I got a really cool thing going on. I got tickets to this horse show where they bake baskets and whatever in it.
A
bake
horse
baskets.
show where they
A horse
bake
show.
baskets.
Big baskets for the
Baskets
horses.
made out
Right.
of fucking bread. Yeah. Bread
How
basket.
about we? I think it was called How About
How
We.
about we?
Yeah, that was his. That was
How about we take a trip? I have tickets to go to the slime warehouse.
Yeah.
You know, and they make slime there. Yeah.
Difficult tickets to get. That's for sure.
I didn't do too well on it.
Difficult tickets to hold on to. No, I mean, but I would have gone.
How about we have sex in my apartment?
That's disgusting. That is the slime factory. That is not right.
Don't need tickets though.
No.
Don't need
no.
tickets. Well, actually, you do need tickets. You do have to get a special ticket.
What? I'm so confused with the Arby's story. So the girl he met on the date, she took his stuff,
She took his wallet because
and her like drug area was in the parking lot of the Arby's.
Yeah,
The
she had
minivan.
parked her minivan on the other side of the parking lot when they went up to meet up at the Arby's.
why didn't she just drive it?
Drive the minivan?
Yeah.
Because I had a
Because it
bunch
seems
of
like the
drugs in it.
cops, right? But it seems like the cops just like found her in the minivan.
Well, they found her later because the guy
Oh.
saw her drive away in the minivan.
Oh, I see.
Because he apparently called the cops over $2.
But the wallet, the
Yeah,
ID,
wallet,
the credit
all kinds of
card.
stuff.
Last
Yeah.
$2. I don't think he has credit cards.
No, probably not. Maybe a WIC card or a benefit card or something like that.
Yeah, like a Food Line card or
Yeah, I'm sure he wanted something in that wallet.
Yeah.
You know,
Man, I would love to go on an Arby's date right fucking now.
I haven't had Arby's. I used to work at an Arby's Sabaro
You
combo.
worked at an Arby's?
Oh,
They
yeah.
combined it with Sbarro?
Yeah, it was in Menominee, Wisconsin. It was one of the greatest moments. It was a really wonderful time for me, and I loved working at Arby's. And I would plow through the meat in the fridge. Yeah,
What about that rumor that the meat is made of dust or something like
the
that?
meat's liquid.
It's liquid.
Yeah,
It's
it's
not
super.
true.
It comes in. It's
I believe it.
It is. It's pumped. Yeah, because
I'm
I mean
fine
it's
with
so
that.
processed. There's 1,000 different cows in each slice of roast beef. You know, it's not like one good cut. And so they pump it into the bags. You take the bags. You know, obviously by the time it gets to the Arby's, they're not quite congealed and solidified yet. So you can see how it was very liquid, and then it's still like you can write your name in it.
I
It's the
hate-
horsey
like
sauce,
Ben Loves
man.
Wendy.
The fucking
Wait.
horsey sauce.
Is it liquid or not? What are you saying?
It was formerly liquid that gets chilled until it's hard, and then it comes to the Arby's restaurant, and then you put it in your refrigerator, and it solidifies into that beautiful roast beef.
And then you heat it up and it stays solid?
Yeah, I mean, you could heat it up. It depends if you're getting the Big Montana or if you're getting the, you know.
You squeeze it out of a tube, though.
Well, it comes squeezed, it's pre-squeezed, but they showed us a video, and yeah,
Oh, they showed you a video.
I'm
yeah,
getting
of how
so
it's all made.
fucking
It's all
horny.
it's
Just
hot.
talking about it.
It's steamy.
Squeezing it, and it comes. You heat it
Oh,
up.
it's wonderful. Good bread at the Arby's. Love Arby's. And the mozzarella sticks, truly the best mozzarella sticks in the entire fast food game. There's no
Horsey
doubt
sauce.
about that.
I don't understand why more fast food places don't have sauces with horseradish in it.
Yeah, it's true.
I think Arby's has it on lockdown.
You put it in your mayo, you eliminate the need for mustard.
Horsey sauce.
There you go.
Horsey sauce. Arby's is great. So this was a very high class date. I would assume, like most American towns now, that's the only places to eat.
Yeah.
You know, all these places, all these towns, the only places they can go is our fast food restaurants. So the Arby's date, that's a pretty big get.
Nah, man. Applebee's, man. Come on, step your game up.
Yeah, that's second date, third date. You know,
It's after you bone.
definitely.
Well, North Plains is a town of about 2,000 people. They might have an Applebee's.
They have an Applebee's.
Maybe.
I always
Wait, where
buy
is
my
it?
parents Outback gift certificates. They love them.
The blooming onion is the worst thing a human being can possibly put into their body.
Is that
so
including the
good.
sauce that you dip it in?
Oh, it includes everything.
So good.
Yeah, you're
so
killing your
good.
parents.
There's a study for that?
Oh yeah, number one, blooming onion.
Wow.
Yep,
Sauce.
worst thing ever.
Man, I love a good fucking sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like you don't have to dip dip a carrot in it.
Ideal
No.
sauce, Jackie. What's the best sauce?
Best sauce.
Burp it out.
I'm gonna say
Burp on it for a second.
I mean, I love that fucking bloomin' onion sauce,
It is great.
but I'm gonna throw it out there. A nice Chipotle mayo.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Chipotle mayo
Yeah.
might be the best dipping
It
sauce.
is a good sauce. Man, once I was in no, that's a good sauce. That's a top sauce.
Shaq, your
am just,
audible, bizarre internal groans have been very interesting.
Chipotle mayo is delicious.
It is good.
It is.
Give a fucking sweet potato fry in it. It's not regular potato. It's a sweet potato. It's better for you.
That's right. That's right.
I once I was at this restaurant in England. There was like this traditional British food. They put this sauce on it. The sauce didn't add any flavor. So all it was doing was just making it more moist.
Ugh.
How gross is that? How
That's
disgusting
gross.
is your food? That's all sauce does is add flavor.
So
Yeah.
the British food is bad. I've heard that they're
British
trying to
food
step
sucks,
it up.
dude.
Better now. I went to like this was like the place where they've been eating there since the 1700s. They serve like potatoes and eels. That's all they
Meat
serve.
pie and fish and
Eels.
chips.
No, none of that. Just eels. Eels and mashed potatoes. That's all they had.
They fry the eels?
I don't know. It was gross. It was horrible.
So essentially, you ate at a place that was comparable to like Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones. Like they brought out monkey brains. Like they brought.
Well, no, I mean, it was more like you could picture it like if you're like, Jack the Ripper's hanging over there. I just
Right.
worked in a factory 24 hours, for 23 hours. I'm a kid, I'm covered in coal. Where am I going to eat? I'm going to have these fucking eels and
More
wet
eels
potatoes.
for you, love.
yeah, that kind of
Oh my God.
Louis, you were saying earlier that you went to Brazil. What's the best sauce in Brazil?
shit. They're not big. Oh, man.
Butt sauce.
Butt sauce.
Is it butt sauce? No, like a chimichurri?
They
Is
got
that
big.
Brazilian?
The ladies have big fucking fat asses out there, right?
They do have big fat asses.
Big
they're
giant
beautiful.
asses.
Yeah, they
Did you
do.
get a Brazilian lady while you're out there?
I mean, not on this trip, but on previous trips.
How many times have you been to Brazil?
I lived in Brazil.
Oh, okay. Isn't that the place where you can really hire like a really fucking great one?
I mean, I
A
saw
human being?
Yeah.
Okay.
I peeked into the high class whorehouse that was in Rio, the
gave
one
it
that
a
got
little-
profiled in Rolling Stone for the
Really?
World Cup, and I was thinking about it, and there was just too many dudes coming in there. Like it was like
It was too popular.
yeah, it was like that
I
skeeved
see.
me out. Like I'm not necessarily anti prostitution, but that. I was like, oh, but I saw this one girl, and then there was like straight up like I was seeing these girls. I'm like, they're not that hot, and there's one girl in the doorway, and I was like, I'll do this, and then like 20 dudes piled it, like just went around me, and it was like, all right, that's too much. I can't.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
because you're
nasty.
looking at all
Yeah.
the penises that are gonna fly into her
Yeah,
vagina.
and you know what? They were all older and more busted than me, and I was like, man, I could do better than this.
Would you?
So it was the guys that turned you off.
Yes.
The idea of sharing a prostitute, you were just like, I would never.
Well, it's like you were saying. It's like, man, I'll eat at Arby's, but maybe
Right.
if you show me that video right before, I'm not gonna want to eat at Arby's. I was showing the Arby's video.
Oh,
of
you'll
the
want to
whorehouse.
eat at Arby's. You'll want to eat at Arby's even more than ever before.
See, I'd throw
Yeah,
down like
great video.
$5 to watch them all junk on her.
Junk on her.
It was way more than that. So
Okay.
that's-
Yeah. How much were they going for the women there?
The holes.
I don't.
I guess he
remember.
didn't get to the part where you exchange money.
Yeah.
so.
We discussed it, but I can't remember by now.
She was like,
what city was it?
$40 for
It's
3
called-
fingers.
It was Rio de Janeiro. It's called Centauros. It's called it's like I could spell it for you.
Sure.
CEN
CN
TAU
TAU
RUS.
RUS Centaurus.
Yeah.
Wait, do you speak Portuguese as well?
Fluent.
Can you give us some? Can you say, where's your fucking hamburger, you bitch?
Onde está seu pode hambúrguer, sua bicha do mato?
Oh, all right. Well,
Seems like a
I'm
secret
done
order
for the
or
night.
something.
Are you wetted out now?
Yeah, I just came. Down my pants, and now I'm
Yeah, do
done.
you use this Portuguese in bed? Ladies must love it. It's a very sexy, saucy language.
Well, it's one of my you can tell if I'm hitting on someone if I bring up that I speak Portuguese within the first 5 minutes. Like, oh, I have if I happen to speak Portuguese.
Yeah,
And it
man.
never impresses anyone. No one cares.
What do you mean? That's your guitar. That's your fucking instrument.
Yeah, that's it.
No one cares.
I think you shouldn't tell people you speak Portuguese. You just walk up to a woman and say something Portuguese in their ear.
So
They'll
if
think
you,
I'm like a retarded Spaniard.
Oh, he doesn't.
Oh, is
What if
he
you- if
your
you-
special friend? Is he special?
if you get in trouble with like the law or something, you could just like throw this. This is a secret power. I mean, this is a superpower.
Well, you know what I keep waiting for is someone to be talking shit about me in Portuguese, and then I turn around, I'm like, I speak Portuguese, but I spoke Portuguese for 14 years. This never happened.
Oh, but it will one day, and when it does, it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
14 years.
Yeah, I'm
Is that how
old.
long? That's how long you lived in Brazil?
No. That's when I learned Portuguese. It was 14 years ago.
Oh,
It's been around for a
14
while.
years.
And what inspired you to learn it? Because I've been trying to learn foreign languages, but I haven't mastered English.
What foreign languages have you been trying to learn?
I was trying to. There's a
You can't even
tribe.
lie about it. You can't even think of a
Canadian.
You can't even name another language besides English.
A boat. I've been working on my boat.
I tried to learn.
That's good.
I tried to learn
Canadian.
Italian in college. Bellissimo.
That's the Saturday Night Live sketch that you guys are doing. That's the waiters and the Saturday Night Live sketch.
Yeah,
You didn't even
exactly.
take a class. You just watched that sketch.
Just watch the sketch over and over again. It's a very romantic language. Just trying to get my fucking knob rubbed. Yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking Italian.
Yeah, it's so gross.
I was gonna tan myself brown too.
You're sort of turning brown on your own. I don't
Am
think you have to tan. Yeah, you're a weird.
You look like you need to be
pigmentation.
basted.
Thanksgiving's coming up. Who wants to eat me?
Oh, honestly,
I
lines
get the
around door.
asshole.
Man, I just found out the chicken butt is the best part of the chicken.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Get out
Butt
of here.
meat is the first thing you're supposed to eat off a human if you're stranded in a fucking snow place.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they eat the butt
where you
alive. We always remember alive.
Can't you live through that though? Can't you just be like, just cut off my butt and sew
cut
it
off
back
some
up?
butt meat? I don't know. If you're stranded out though and you don't have like proper medical supplies.
Are you talking about the muscle around the anus? Or are you talking about the
chunky
butts?
the chunky butt flesh?
You're talking about the
Yes, the
butts.
first
We're not
thing
talking
you
about
need to
we're not
eat.
talking about the tube, the poop tube.
Well, there's
that's like the
muscle,
last
wheat
thing you
muscle.
eat.
Yeah, what are we
Muscle?
making anus straws and sucking up fucking spring water?
I would like
Questions
that.
to
Yeah, that
find
sounds fun.
something out.
I know.
Yeah.
They're just taking chunks in alive because certain people died in the car crash or
Right.
plane crash. Right?
You're giving things away.
Oh, you having the movie's 2 decades
30
old.
years old, I think. Yeah.
So yeah, when they finally had to start eating people, they started with the butt flesh.
Well,
the
naturally,
butt
of course,
chunk.
you eat the butt first. In Brazil, I mean, God knows. Hopefully, you have a bunch of those gals on your plane, and they all die. You eat for months.
A lot of fake asses though. A lot of.
This is a whole. Is this real? Everyone's talking
There's
about
also the
fake butt
genes.
implants.
They also have
No, I
the
heard you
genes
have
with
it.
the butt implants inside the genes, so you don't have to actually get plastic.
Oh,
What
that's
do you,
a good
if
call.
you get a butt implant, what do you do during the healing process?
Well, that's what I've heard. It's very dangerous because you use your butt like all the time. Like,
Always.
you always got to sit down or lie down or something like that.
I use my ass constantly.
Yeah, we don't want to hear about it.
But what I want to know is like you can. So I think like well, last time I was at a strip club, I was like, I know what fake titties look like.
Right.
Can you tell a fake ass?
I mean, maybe if it has like a gas hose attached to it and it's just hydraulic as shit and, fumes are coming off of it.
I feel like it's probably
who
a lot
knows?
easier to hide because they would cut underneath the
Well,
butt.
well, I think it's injections and not an implant.
It is injections. They
I see.
inject silicone. In fact, there was a woman here in New York
this
that
is nasty.
killed another
I
woman
thought that was
by
just
injecting it.
in New
in
Jersey or Philly.
It
might have
was
been in-
all three. Like there was there was one in Philly, there was one in
Right.
Jersey, and one here in the city. A Dominican gal. I think.
There was one gal who just put a bunch of corn oil in her fucking butt,
Yeah.
and then that got all bumpy and weird. She died.
yeah.
Great eating though.
Yeah, you can't
Great
pump
eats.
anything in your body. It's a bad
Now, Louis,
idea.
I know you like them big, but what would you take over what? Ass or titties?
You can go to like track 14 of my album called "If These Balls Could Talk," and I discuss that whole conundrum. I break it all down. I'm serious.
All right. You got
So Louis, I hear that you have a bit of a conundrum between butts and boobies.
Yeah, I heard
What's
you-
that all about?
Are you setting me up for my bit? Because I'm not going to do it.
Welcome to Roundtable Unleashed.
But what I don't understand though is when you get a breast implant and if it's silicone, they put the like pods of silicone into your breast
Underneath the
and if
underneath the fat.
But if it leaks, then it becomes a problem
Deadly.
inside of your body. So how do you just inject silicone into your ass?
It's got to be different than just straight up injecting the damn thing like a.
Maybe it's not silicone. Or you know what? Someone's. Well, I don't know.
I don't know
Yeah,
either.
maybe it's like hamburger
It's
meat.
fat. It's not silicone. Look at that.
Oh, they just inject
Yeah.
other fat. Or is it Arby's meat?
They call it a Brazilian.
I would love it if it was
the fat in
Arby's
your
meat.
ass, and how does it not sink down into your thighs?
That's got to be one of the problems. I'm sure.
Ooh,
they've
that's
figured
got to
this
be the
out.
worst too. If it
Oh,
all
it just
falls
falls down.
into your thighs, you just have
or
this,
into your knees.
You have to keep getting them, I think. I think it does dissipate after a while.
Here's what the butt augmentation. This is what NYCsurgical.com says they do. They take fat from areas where you don't want it, and then transplant that fat in your ass.
Like what they do for
awesome.
hair?
Yeah, like what they do for hair or skin.
Do they ever
grafts.
take pubic hair and put that on top of someone's head? That would look bad.
It would look bad.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Did they ever take a monkey's ass and put it in you?
I don't know.
I know
if you
they
can
do that with hearts and stuff.
No, they don't do that with hearts. No monkey heart's ever been in a person.
Monkey hearts have definitely
Yeah,
been
that
in a
happened.
person.
Christian Slater. That happened to Christian Slater.
Yeah.
In a what? In a,
Yeah, fucking did.
What was the name of
I love
that movie?
Monkey
Baboon
heart.
Heart.
what was it called?
Baboon monkey heart.
Monkey heart.
Yeah, monkey heart. You remember
Return
monkey
to the
heart?
fucking baboon monkey
I
bitch.
think that also had Mary Stuart Masterson in it.
Yeah.
Love her.
It was called.
Yeah, it is baboon hearts. That's what they put in you.
There's a movie called
No,
Baboon
it's not
Heart.
called that.
No, it's not. That's what
real.
it's called.
They take a baboon heart and put it inside of a human.
Yeah, they took a baboon heart and put it into a baby. Baby
you were
And
died.
how would the baby do?
It didn't work.
No, it didn't work.
Baby died almost instantly.
Is it Mangala University the doctor went to? I mean, why would that possibly work?
With pubic hair, though, there was a brighter side that I was on that no one will ever hear because it was very weird. Of a dude that was on that his hands were all fucked up when he was born, so he had no like real fingers.
He had
Lobster
crab hands.
boy.
He was
Crab
lobster
hands.
boy.
Lobster
yeah.
boy.
So
yeah.
they took skin from his groin area and they fashioned it into fingers on
So
his
he's got
hand,
balls
so
hands.
he has pubic hair on his hands.
So that's
No
what that guy
way.
has to tell a girl he's hitting on in the first 5 minutes. You get to speak Portuguese, Louis, so feel good about yourself.
he got that going for you.
Yeah, he's got to explain how he has to shave his hands every 2 weeks.
Because it's all nutsack. It's all nutbag hands.
Technically, it's young nutbag hands.
I love it, man. Kissel, if
crazy.
you were to have an animal's heart put in you that gave you certain powers.
Hippo.
All right.
Love the
You'd
hippo.
be able to
Dangerous.
move
They're
really
funny
fast.
Yeah, you
farters.
can move real quick, make
Yeah.
it more dangerous.
Good at swimming.
Yeah, and I love to be completely submerged in the water except for my eyes. Always looking around. They're like a
yeah.
little submarine.
I see
It's
Benny.
great.
I've seen Benny do that in the bathtub sometimes.
Can't
come
fit in
in.
the bathtub.
No. Not with water in it. That's too bad.
I'll walk in to pour beer into the toilet, which for some reason that was a thing we did, and he'd be in there and just Benny eyes.
I don't
just
remember
like-
any beer going to waste when we lived together for 7 years. I'm pretty sure every drop of that beer was consumed by someone.
That is true. I no longer live with Kissel.
Man, I bet you miss him so
Missing my
much.
memories.
I have no feeling. I really don't. I have no, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. We did it. We did it for a really long time. I think that's why it's not like a big deal.
It's
you
great.
know?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Nothing's changed.
Well, apparently it's great.
No, it's not great. It's fine.
Apparently he loves that I'm out of there.
I drink a lot of whiskey still. So that's about it.
I don't think anything has changed whatsoever. In either
Mike
of our
gets terrified
diets.
sometimes because he's like, I went to sleep at 10 p.m. and then I had to go to the bathroom at 3 a.m. And I'm like, I've been up all night, man. Yeah. You want to listen to some music? Sit down. And so he just goes back to his
Honestly,
room.
that's why I had to move out. I think is just the propensity to hang out with Kissel until fucking 4 in the
please,
morning.
it was
at
not
least
me.
once a week, and I'd have to like call out sick. You know, like you're too easy to get drunk with until insane hours in the night.
Yeah.
I would argue that you were drunker than I was.
Oh my god, I get real drunk, but that's because your body has a propensity.
Is this a public forum?
All right, forget about it. God, if Bill Cosby was just here to settle this whole drinking feud.
What? Somebody said Bill Cosby?
This is like turning into the Seth MacFarlane podcast.
I just so happened to be in the neighborhood. And I was like, why not stop by the Roundtable of Gentlemen? Hang out with my main man, Ben Kissel. Talk about serial killers. Because that's the thing. The Kissel likes to talk about the serial
Bill,
killers.
who is your favorite serial killer? I do like to talk about him.
Let's, I think you know, Mr. Manson. Mr. Charles Manson.
Yeah. He also had sex with a lot of ladies and gave them a lot of drugs as well.
Yeah.
That's why he's my hero.
So you heard it here first, folks. Charles Manson's Bill Cosby's personal hero.
Unbelievable.
That's amazing.
We do get scoops every now and again, but this is one of our largest ones yet, I think.
It's huge.
Wow.
You heard it first. on the round table of gentlemen.
Wow.
The cos man likes the Manson. Wow.
Well, you might be joining him in prison soon, so I'm happy you guys get along. Let's do another story, Marcus.
A man who had been engulfed in flames walked into a Phoenix Taco Bell while still smoldering and begged for a glass of water. Customers spotted the man on fire Thursday night in a parking lot, and the taco chain shares with an Arby's restaurant. Double Arby's.
Sbarro Arby's, Taco Bell Arby's. Arby's is connecting itself to everybody.
Oh, yeah. At least 90% of the man's body was burning. It's unclear how or why he was set ablaze. The manager at Arby's, Lindsay Reidlinger, she said he was just standing there. He wasn't screaming. He wasn't yelling or anything. He just looked like he was in complete shock. Reidlinger grabbed a fire extinguisher when her customers told her about the man and ran outside to help. She found him nearly naked. His burning clothes were in a pile next to him. She sprayed him down with the extinguisher, putting out most of the flames. Then the still smoldering man turned around and walked into the Taco Bell, where he asked for some water to drink. The smoke coming off the man forced the Taco Bell to evacuate.
That's so great.
Lord.
And some fire sauce, I would assume. He doesn't need it.
Yeah, he doesn't need the fire
That's
sauce.
fine.
Doesn't need the fire sauce.
Thank you. Thank you.
Give this man some mild. Cool him down.
Yeah, give him some. Yeah, put some skin flakes on one of those tacos. Hot, hot, hot. Very good. I love that this guy who's on fire is just like, water, just water. Can I have? I'm a little parched. I feel a little parched. Just feel like I'm on fire. You are on fire, sir. Oh, is that okay?
Anybody ever been burned like past?
No. No. Everyone, let me just look around. No.
Well,
You
I got
actually
some
maybe.
grease on,
Oh, it
I
hurts.
used to work at the Pizzeria Greek food restaurant and got some grease burns on me.
I saw the guy on the subway the other day that has his entire face burned off. He
Oh, yeah,
just
that
goes
guy.
around and says, "My eyes," with the,
My
with the
eyes.
billboard
My
sandwich.
I saw that guy
Yes.
on Halloween this year. I took it as a very good omen. Had a fantastic Halloween.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Halloween, I got in a fight with a guy who cut in line at a pizza place, and he shoved a pizza in my face, and that burned me briefly.
Was it a Two Brothers or $1 slice pizza? Why would you start the fight? I would let the person cut, honestly.
Well, I don't know. I was drunk. I was with a couple friends, and it was a long line. It's the end of Halloween. It was Joe's Pizza in the village.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
And then he just went to the front and got 2 slices. But instead of saying something like a regular person, I decided I was going to physically accost him. And I tried to block him from leaving, and then he got past me.
What were you going to do?
I don't know.
Keep him there?
I don't know. I just was not.
I guess I live here now. This tiny Jewish man has confronted me.
I'm the smallest one of all my friends, but he passed by me, so I'm like, I got to do this. This is on me. I tried to knock the pizza out of his hand, but I'm not strong enough. And then he turned around and slammed the pizza in my face.
So at least at the end of it, though, he got no pizza.
And I got extra pizza.
That's great. That's kind of nice.
Victory. But I was scarred for a little while with pizza scars, which is not a good story for
It
scars.
was like a Two-Face, right? But it was just a pizza slice.
It was all just right here. It was just all
Oh, right in your mouth. He slapped it right in your mouth.
He slapped it right in my face.
I saw
There
this.
was all sauce on my glasses.
I saw this really great video of a dickhead who decided, like, as a prank video, he was just gonna walk up to a dude and slap him in the face with a slice of pizza, and then the dude fucking just jacked him, and he just passed out, like he knocked him out. Like,
Oh,
KO'd.
thank God.
I love watching KO people getting tased and people getting knocked out.
Did you see that
videos
video the other
online.
day of one dude kicking 2 guys down with 2 punches?
Yes, I
Just
saw
knocked 2 guys down.
over and over.
Boom,
I watched
boom.
it
Oh,
over and
yeah.
over again. I
No,
watched.
I'll
it.
watch those too.
I
man.
love watching knockout videos. I think maybe it's because it's something I've never done and could probably never do. Love watching that stuff.
Yeah, they
man.
go viral. There was the 8-ball jacket guy in the subway.
Yeah.
Love that video.
That was so
nuts.
loud.
Love it. Oh man, I love when someone's just usually a lady is screaming about bullshit on the subway train, and someone takes care of it. I love that.
Wait. She hit him first.
Yeah, she hit him.
She hit
first.
him. I know.
You're not supposed to just walk up and slap women.
Well,
that are sitting on the subway.
at the end of the day, I mean,
If they're
we can
running
do
their
what we
fucking
do.
mouths.
If we can isolate that audio, that would be great.
But Holden, if you
perfect.
want to work on a knockout video, I'll work on it with
Yeah?
you. I'll fucking punch you,
You wanna
over
get-
and over again.
okay.
Oh,
yeah.
watching you get knocked out, that would go fucking. Is there something bigger than viral? Like, that would be huge.
We were also talking about the chokeout game the other day.
Oh,
Turns
yeah.
out, which I haven't talked about this in a really long time, that most people in their high school have very different chokeout games. Everyone that I talked to had a different one
But
than
it was
my
a,
high
it was a
school's.
different sort of system where you'd sort of get them up against the wall, right? And they'd like pass out to
that's some
essentially
of
because you
them.
didn't have any weed or any beer or anything that night.
Yeah,
So
we just strangled each other until we passed out.
That's
Yeah.
the thing, is that in our school it was always we would have belts on each other's. I didn't do it, but belts on each other's necks, and you would like dead weight and pull on it to tighten it, and whoever passed out first lost the game.
Well, they lost?
What the
I thought the whole point was to pass out. That was
But
the good
no, it's
thing.
like it's to stay, it's to not pass out. But then there's another one that I was talking to a friend of mine that said in his high school, it was that you would bend over at the waist and someone would come from behind you and squeeze you in your midsection really, really hard for like a minute.
Yes.
And then you would stand up
And
really
press up
fast
against
and
the
hopefully
chest or
fall
whatever.
out of like choke out.
yeah, yeah.
This is in high school?
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
Yeah, me neither.
You guys didn't have a chokeout game?
I was in a highly gifted program. And we didn't
I was in a very, very gifted program, but we did a lot of fucking drugs.
yeah, but it was like the crayon gifted, like different than you.
We were too busy fucking people's houses up. We were egging and
Oh,
toilet
did so
papering.
much of that.
So you
fun
didn't do
stuff.
chokeout, but
Why don't you
Marcus,
do
had
real
chokeout
drugs?
game,
Yeah, we
right?
did choke
Well,
out.
why
We
not
definitely
drugs
did.
and drinking?
When
like
we
regular-
finally,
We did those too.
That was the night that we couldn't get
It's
any
just a
drugs.
different thing.
Yeah, that's
it
what you
was
did
But
during
we-
school.
we
And then
went
after
out,
school was
like-
out, that's when the drinking and the drugging started.
all right.
Yeah.
Like sensible people, if we didn't have any drugs, we'd go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of whipped cream cans and do whippets.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
whippets.
Naturally.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we always found booze. One of the fun things we did, we took.
Well, that's Wisconsin, so we couldn't
Yeah,
get booze
We
that
would
easily.
get naked a lot in Wisconsin, run around the streets, kind of fun, all nude,
In
all
the
buff.
snow?
If it was snowing. And and we would pee in mailboxes. That was always a good time.
Oh,
Kids
man.
like to do that.
Yeah, I had a friend who almost went to federal prison because he decided he wanted to start making mail bombs. Like,
Well, that would be why you would go.
He used used to make. He made pipe bombs and put them in a bunch of teachers' mailboxes and blew them all up.
Teachers' mail, like that's dumb.
What we did with the mailboxes, we dug up everybody's mailboxes on a street and moved them one house down, which I'm
That's-
actually very proud of that.
That's really
pretty cool.
fun.
That's-
Yeah, it just the mailman was probably very upset, and then the next day they all had to go and move them back, and they were upset.
See, that's a prank. See, what the
right.
prank you're talking about? You just go up to someone and slap them in the face. That's not a prank.
Right,
That's
yeah.
just fucked up. Why is it?
Yes.
Why is everyone doing this?
It's because of the viral video. It's everyone got a
Yeah,
GoPro
all
on
the,
their
you know,
goddamn
the
head.
worst ones are like these like preppy
knockout.
like white guys going into like serious like hoods like ghettos and
Oh,
going
saying
up
the racist stuff.
and doing and they'd come up and be like I forget what it, like but they do stuff just to like to get their asses beat essentially.
Yeah.
And that's like a big thing. What
Why? That's not a game. Scrabble is a game. Even the chokeout game is a game.
one of them was
Joking about
real uninspired. It was like, want to buy a gun? You want to buy a gun? And they'd be like, what the fuck, motherfucker, what the fuck? And be like, oh, it's just a water gun. And they
my
get like
God.
their asses beaten
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it.
But people are watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
I mean, I'd watch that video.
Watch it once, you know.
A lot of people are watching it once.
Yeah.
But what if
Hadouken.
they get beaten to death, and then there's the video of it, and everyone's like, "These men beat this man." It's like he was fucking asking for it,
Most of the
literally
time.
asking to get the shit beaten.
Yeah.
out
I
of
mean,
him.
there was that situation with the bus driver where the woman was going crazy on the bus, and he stood up and gave one of the most solid uppercuts I've ever seen in my entire life. And she was flying. I mean, it
Oh,
was,
do you go into jail now? Is that the one?
yeah. Oh my goodness.
Dude, I'll tell you what too, man. Like I recently acquired cable, and the best thing about it is that
You acquired it?
yeah, because I
Did
didn't
somebody
have
die
it.
in your
I moved in
family?
with my
and
girlfriend.
You were left to.
I moved in with my
cable.
girlfriend, and she had cable, so she just got a trade, so I acquired it. And the best thing ever about it
She
is
is
there's
so much better than you.
there is always a channel on cable at 24 hours a day that has a cops marathon. It's not always the same channel, but there's always a channel that has a solid run of cops.
It's always
whenever I
on in
get
my
home.
parents' house.
It is the best. It's my
Right.
favorite. It's the best. I love watching endless cops because you might see someone get tased. You see someone get the shit beat out of them.
Yeah.
It's all my favorite stuff.
It's a little bit more intense now with all the cops killing random people, but
Well, they don't show that on the
That's not the show.
Marcus, what are you so intensely looking at?
I'm trying to see what time Cops comes on tonight.
It's all the time.
Every time.
If you have a bunch of cable, you can find Cops.
If you
at
have
any point
hundreds of channels,
I'm putting a theory to test right now, seeing if I can find
I'm
Cops
sure
on.
it's on right now. A lot of times it's on Spike TV. Other times it's on something else. I
It
don't
used
know,
to be all over True
or True
TV.
TV.
Yeah. True
because
TV.
and now they also have like the talking heads bullshit of people hurting themselves.
The World's Dumbest?
Yes.
That's not
The
bullshit.
World's Dumbest.
That's good programming.
World's
Have
Dumbest
you been on
Criminals
that
is
show,
my
Louis?
father's favorite show.
No, it's my dream to be on a show like that.
I
All
know
I
it.
would do is I just want to watch those videos. And they try and play it down at True TV. You know, they're trying to do Kevin Show. Like, we're trying to get away from that. Like, nah, man, that shit's good. Just
It's all the
share
money.
it.
And there are a lot of people that want to watch it any time of day.
I will
Dumb
watch
criminals
it
are,
any time of day.
yeah, they're
Super
amazing.
funny.
I agree.
Well, tomorrow there is a Cops marathon on
I don't want to wait until
TV.
tomorrow.
On what TV?
Clue TV.
Oh, Clue TV.
Clue TV. Yes,
Never
you
heard
can
of that.
watch Cops from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow.
Wow.
on Clue.
I'm looking forward.
love
This
it.
is the first time I'm going to be home for Thanksgiving in like 10 years. And every Thanksgiving, there's like the best of Cops marathon on. And
Yeah.
we're going to fucking watch it all day. Because I don't
Watch
have
it all
fucking
day.
cable.
Yeah.
So I can't afford that shit. But I'm going to watch dumb idiots. And that's what I'm thankful for. That I'm
endlessly
not
entertaining.
that dumb.
Right. Well, speaking of dumb idiots, let's get back to this guy here. So he's thirsty. He got his water. He's not on fire anymore.
He's
doing
in critical condition with second and third degree burns covering 90% of his body.
All right.
And the cops have no idea how he caught fire.
You want to figure that out.
Yeah, I mean that's,
People are
that's
just-
very important.
Maybe he just held a magnifying glass over himself. Have it like
for a
that
really long time.
for a real long time.
I'm just going to guess meth.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's pretty
I would say it was
clear
cooking
what that
meth.
is.
that's pretty easy.
Let's go to Idaho for our next story. An Idaho biology teacher is facing possible disciplinary action after killing and skinning a rabbit in class to show students where their food comes from.
I heard about this
Yeah.
and I read into it, and the whole thing is that like this is an animal that they breed animals to kill them, to eat them. What is the? That made me so mad.
He's teacher of the year, in my opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Nampa
love that class.
Yeah, Nampa School District spokeswoman Allison Westfall says the teacher killed the rabbit in front of 16 students by snapping its neck. The rabbit was then skinned and cut up in front of the 10th graders.
They pretend like snapping his neck isn't the way to kill it. He didn't fuck it to death.
Yeah.
I mean, what is he
That's how
supposed
you
to do?
it. That's how you do it.
Yeah, and the students who didn't want to view the lesson were allowed to leave ahead of time.
I hate this about the culture right now. We
ridiculous.
consume more food and more meat. We're fatter than ever, but no one wants to see an animal die.
What? Why couldn't you just pre-killed it before?
Because these
That was the
kids need
point.
to learn.
Yeah,
that was the
they
lesson
gotta
of that.
know. They gotta
But it
know
was-
that these things die.
I watched
humane
Food Inc.
way of killing. I mean, it wasn't like tortured to death. It was just killed for consumption. And if you want to eat meat, this is
This
how
is
things
what it
die.
looks like. I
I'm
watched-
all about knowing exactly and seeing exactly what happens with the like it's not changing my world. I still love eating fucking meat. I love seeing the animal get destroyed. you
I mean,
know?
it's
Oh,
not
yeah,
like
I've
an
seen it plenty of
unbelievably
times.
enjoyable situation to watch, but at the same time, if you're going to eat it, give the animal the courtesy of knowing that it went through a little bit of pain.
But also, like, if you're raising an animal humanely, the rabbit didn't live in like a 2-foot tiny fucking cage his entire life for mass consumption. Like, it was just a farm animal that he has on his farm that he's
Yeah.
raising all these animals like with space and farm. You know,
What's
they have
wrong
all
with
this
these
space.
pussy kids, man? If it was like, oh, you know, Mr. Stevens is gonna kill the rabbit today in class, it would have been the only day I was there all week.
Yeah, man.
I'd be like, oh, I'm definitely getting stoned and going to watch that. Who's bringing the whiskey?
Yeah.
What I saw a video recently of a Chinese delicacy where they eat a fish that's still alive.
Oh, I've seen this.
Would
the
you do
heartbeat
that?
still.
No, it's like moving around, man. It's like looking at you.
Nah,
They
that's
slam it down the.
That's
the
Jackie's
gullet there.
brother loves it. Henry loves that shit.
Really?
I love it when he's called Jackie's brother.
That's Jackie's brother right there. He loves that. He wants to still be wriggling and stuff.
Yeah, he wants to
he would eat
see-
that? He would do
Oh,
that?
yeah. He wants, I mean, assumingly, that he would want to watch the life leave a fish's eyes as he's eating it.
Whoa. I don't know. I guess I don't have a problem with it necessarily, but
It's more so
seems
the
like
texture. I feel like I want something wriggling around.
Fresh.
but I would kill something and eat it.
Maybe if you put some Chipotle mustard on there or something.
Chipotle
Hell
mayo.
yeah.
Mayo,
Excuse
yeah.
me. Chipotle mustard. sounds disgusting.
Yeah, that's the love of God.
Yeah.
I've helped to butcher a deer before with an axe.
Cool.
Yeah, you got to take that fucker apart somehow. You got
Were
to
you
get those
supposed
legs
to be
off.
doing that, or you just randomly?
I was supposed to be.
You
doing
didn't
it.
like it though.
Yeah, well, that time.
It's pretty nasty. I mean, it's gross shit. In Wisconsin during deer hunting season, everybody on their bumper of their car just has a huge deer. Their trucks are just covered in blood. I mean, it's a disgusting looking thing. But
Yeah, I mean, I've
think
kind of
if
lost
you're
my taste for it
interested-
since, but at the time, I kind of enjoyed it.
Wait, so you murdered a deer?
I didn't murder it myself. No, I got to it long after the bullet had stopped its heart.
Okay.
interesting. Well, you're a better man.
I just think if you're interested, you should learn. Like, I've looked into taking a class to learn how to actually like not kill the animal, but like learn how to
if you're gonna-
skin it and cut it apart. Because I would love to learn something like that. But it's thousands of dollars to take a class like that. I think that it should be something that if this is something that you want to eat and something that you want to
Easily attainable.
that you should learn about.
So, all right,
Fuck this
Jackie.
place. I'm mad about
Well, he's
this.
not actually in trouble. They're debating punishing this teacher, but
Yeah.
he was just trying to do the best he possibly could.
And he was a
clickbait.
part-time teacher, they
a
It's
say.
substitute
like,
teacher.
it is clickbait.
'Cause
Oh,
they're
he's
putting
a
it- yeah.
part-time teacher?
He's
Yeah,
he's a
weird.
substitute
I'm
teacher,
gonna say
a
if
farmer.
the substitute teacher
He might
comes
be a
in and
bit
just
of a
starts killing
nut-
animals.
yeah, he
That's
might
a
be
little
a
carte
bit of a
blanche on this.
nutbag.
That's what it was. It was a guy. It was a farmer that was like, "Hey, can you fill in today?" Like, fuck yeah, I can fill in. I'm gonna show them kids
You
something.
also don't know.
I know just the
sometimes,
lesson.
sometimes a fill-in teacher could be for someone on maternity leave. That's a long time.
Yeah,
That's true.
it
Yeah,
could be. And
that's
he
true.
figures, how am I gonna get these kids to pay attention? I'm gonna kill something.
Kill a rabbit. Yeah, I mean,
kill
I feel like he did the thing I dislike the most is the intention behind it. This should just be like, when the bell rings, I'm gonna fucking kill this rabbit every single goddamn start of the class.
If you're not in
so
your
don't
seats
talk.
and quiet, yeah.
Yeah, or the rabbit's gonna die. And then fucking big fat Ben Kissel starts cracking jokes in the back. Now the rabbit's dead. People are yelling at me.
That's kind
I'll
of
be
fun.
quiet.
That's
And then
a
by
whole
the end of the year, he's
different
just
fun
sitting on a pile of dead rabbits. Sorry.
It's because of all of you. It wasn't me. It's because you guys made me do it.
Exactly.
Now that guy should be in trouble.
No, that's good. It's a good tactic.
Yes, it is. It's a very good tactic. And now it's time for a segment from Holden McNeely.
no.
Oh, ding, 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 dong, ding. Martial arts style.
That's the name of the segment.
Marcus is a multi-billion-dollar owner of a dojo, and he needs us to come with an original martial arts style.
People are done with Taekwondo.
They
They're
don't
done with
want to
karate.
learn
They're
Ginjo.
done with judo.
They don't want to learn Deningo
No.
or flying burger or any of those sorts of things.
The flying burger was going to be mine.
Well, it's done. It's taken.
Well, damn it.
And no one wants it. So my style, I'm going to be a little obvious, but it's for my Holdenators.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming lizard.
Screaming lizard. All right.
Yeah.
A little obvious, yeah. No, you can't do screaming lizard.
Why not?
Eh.
It's for my naders, which is what I call them now.
Okay, that's new.
So what you do is you have good hiding skills. You come, and when you come at them, your sonar scream hits them. They don't know what's going on. Essentially, you scream a decibel. It's the brown note, and then it's also the note that the brown. If you've never heard of the brown note, it's apparently a note of music you can play that'll make people shit their pants. And apparently it's a real thing. And some people, there have been of concerts where someone hit the brown note and everybody in the audience shit their pants.
Is that real, Marcus?
It's a hypothetical infrasonic frequency, yes.
Yeah. Or it's a note you can hit to make someone lose their bowels. So you can scream that note as you're coming at the person. They shit their pants. And then you fucking lizard attack them, man. I mean, what's lizard attack? That's you have a tail. You get an animatronic tail that you add onto your system. It fucking wraps around them, It's a lot of choking techniques. It's a lot of fucking tongue techniques.
That goes against the spirit of Taekwondo and Jiu-Jitsu, and you can't have a robotic tail.
I don't know. We can make a lot of money selling those tails.
Exactly.
Big markup.
What is
Big
the
market.
spirit of it? What? No.
It's little people that are able to do things with their own physical
Little
body.
people.
Yeah, look at Bruce Lee. You could knock me on a heartbeat, but everyone would look at the side-by-sides and be like, oh, that big monster is going to beat that little fella, but then he'd win.
Yeah,
That's
he
the point.
took down Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And that's rude. Kareem has never done anything to anybody. Why would he do that to Kareem? He's great in airplane. He's a great basketball player, and I love him.
Shaq.
Screaming lizard.
Screaming
lizard.
I'm gonna
Or Bill Cosby.
I'm gonna have to bring in my buddy Bill to answer this. Bill, why don't you tell him about your technique? All right. Since you asked me so nicely, what I like to do is I like to become a really successful, clean, stand-up comedian, and then I like to gain women's trust. You know? Then I invite her back to my hotel room, have a couple drinks. And when they're not looking, I put a little Spanish fly in one of the drinks. And then, hiya!
What's it called? What's the name of the technique?
It's called getting Cosby.
Well, I don't think we can teach that in dojos.
I can Bill Cosby. I can teach anything I want. I'm rich.
I think we can teach it.
I said it once, and I'll say it again. I'm bulletproof.
That's great.
Getting Cosby.
Getting Cosby.
Getting Cosby. All right, the Cosby style.
That's great. I'll do the Buffalo Juggalo. That's where you hit people with the random pieces of fat from your body or the loose skin that you might have acquired after you lost a lot of weight due to the meth addiction that the ICP fan groups introduced you to, and you just smother people with the oddest part of your body, and of course you have random piercings and things like that. You can put those in eyeballs, and then just overall just annoy people to death with terrible fashion sense and a bizarre face paint.
Fantastic.
That's actually a pretty good idea.
Yeah, the Buffalo Juggalo.
Buffalo Juggalo. Jackie?
I feel that maybe my answer is very similar to Kissel's, but I wanted to go with Taekwondo, which would definitely be lesbians fighting other people, but usually out of like scaring other people, depending on where they are in the United States.
Right.
So you would have to like really play on where, like if you're in the South, you could just like kiss another woman, that would immediately scare somebody away.
Everyone's done.
But if you're up here, I feel like it would be a lot harder to use Taekwondo to really defend yourself. So I would say probably like ball chain necklaces, the use of playing Fiona Apple off of your phone, and the use of razors in mohawks.
Ooh,
and I think that's where I'm going with for Taekwondo. Also, usually using your tongue because that's pussy for pussies.
Taekwondo, Louis.
Man, I don't know. I got this is actually like one of my favorite comics jokes. He got a joke about this, so I'm just gonna quote him. So just look him up. He's funnier than me. This is Robert Hawkins' joke. He's like, when someone comes up to you and fuck you, he's like, I don't want to fight them. So he's just got a technique called "That's okay, though." And someone tries to fight him. He's like, "Nah, man, that's okay, though." That joke just cracks me up.
Maybe you should have thought about that when the guy cut the pizza place, and you would have clean glasses today.
Man, I don't know why I decided it was. I mean, look at me. It's like what my friends say. It's like I could use my words, which I actually am somewhat good at, but instead I use my physical strength, which is my weakest. It's like why not just have a vision and hairline off? Like, well, I don't know why I decided that this is what. Just a mistake. But anyway, that's okay
All
though.
right.
Robert Hawkins, look him up. He's funny as fuck.
That's okay, though. What are we doing, Marcus?
I think I'm gonna go with Buffalo Juggalo.
Buffalo Juggalo.
Buffalo Juggalo. I can make the insane
God.
clown posse. There's a lot of fat people in America.
That's right.
There's a lot of juggalos out there, and if we get an official established juggalo martial art, I think we got something.
I agree. It's a big market, and the juggalos are great people, and sometimes they need to get into some violent confrontations and find a way out of them.
Oh, you use buffalo sauce too.
Oh yeah, that we could just all drink it.
I just want to step in and say, this is a bunch of bullshit.
All right, Bill.
Wow, he cursed.
Whoa!
Yeah, I've never heard you curse.
You're not
I don't
supposed to.
respect you anymore, Bill. Why? That's the worst thing you've
Really?
ever done.
Really? I mean, all these allegations of rape and me saying one curse word is what sets you off?
Yeah, I mean, grandfather. Yeah, that's so. Man, the whole '80s has been shattered for me.
That's fine.
Let's
Kill him. Kill it all.
Just make some Cosby sounds.
The
He's back. He's back.
I totally forgot that he swore.
All is forgiven. Oh, yeah.
All right, that's this week's Roundtable. Thank you so much for being here, Louis Katz and Shaq Stanley,
Hell yeah.
and Bill Cosby, Jackie Zebrowski, Holden McNeely,
Old name's up.
Marcus Parks. I'm Ben Kissel. Find us on Twitter. Anything to plug, Louis? Any shows coming up that you want people to go to? Same with you, Shaq.
When is this coming out?
This will be out tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow night is the 2-year anniversary of my show at the Legion Bar, Sack Magic. It's every Monday at 9 p.m. So if you're in Brooklyn, or even if you're outside of Brooklyn, anywhere in the tri-state area, it's worth coming into. It's going to be a hot show. Kevin Barnett's going to be there.
Nice.
Shang Wang's going to be there. John Lasseter's going to be there. It's a hot show.
I'll do a tight 5. I'm going to be on it. It's a great show. Sack Magic is a great show. Shaq, anything?
I do a weekly show at Left Field every Monday. It's called Big Pony.
Is it at 9 p.m.?
8:15ish.
Ooh, so you can do both.
Yeah,
both.
Yeah. Just come through, hang out. I DJ, and we got some really funny comedians. So yeah, Big Pony show.
I'll do a tight 5.